Welcome back to the Unknown Origins podcast. I'm your host, DevBrev. I wasn't crying. What are you talking about? This here is my co-host, Ben. Ben, you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Ben. Like he just said, no more introduction needed. I'm the other co-host here. I might be taking over a few more details today because we just finished watching Your Lie in April. Devon has obviously seen it before. It's one of his favorites. It might be his favorite.
It is my favorite, as we've discussed.
Yeah. I really liked it. It was really good. I did not cry like he did, but it was a lot.
Because he's an emotionless butthole.
Well, yeah. I am the last half of that. I wouldn't say emotionless. I will say there were a lot of parts that really got me. I didn't quite get
break down.
I didn't break down like you did.
I was gone, guys. Yeah. Like I was done. So,
but it was really good, and there was so much about that show that I really did enjoy. That is definitely one of my top 5 for sure. That I've
really?
I would say top 5.
Wow.
And for a guy that doesn't like romance, that's saying a lot.
Wow, I gotta get you on more romances just so that I can
You don't have to.
No, just so that I can see where it is, because I think you would like Toradora.
Okay.
As I was watching it, I was like, I think Toradora would be his speed. Maybe like a Horimiya.
See, I've heard Horimiya before. Yes. I know you've talked about it.
Yeah,
before.
it's one of my probably favorites. I need to adjust my top 10 because Horimiya I think definitely needs to be on there.
Okay.
I don't know if I would. You've seen a little bit of My Dress Up Darling over my shoulder. I don't think you would dig that one as much.
It's probably not my speed. I think this one connected so much because of the musicianship and the whole. I think that's a big reason this one drew me in. But Don is also a romance anime that I really liked.
You really got into
I really liked Don.
Because you always say that I react a lot to shows. You reacted a ton to Your Lie in April. You were vocal.
I was.
This guy hates Tsubaki.
She sucks. The whole show would be better if she just weren't there. 100%. Especially the ending. Oh my god. Oh my god. It could have just been such a bigger moment and so much more heart-wrenching, and then she just is here. Magically.
This is about me now.
Yeah. Did not like her. Loved the show. And she's a character that I enjoy not liking because I made so many stupid jokes and moments, but I did not like her at all.
I remember we were watching Dawn season 2, and there's a moment with Momo and Okarun where it's teasing that they're gonna kiss or something. Oh, what's gonna happen? And it's no, they're not gonna do it because obviously they're not. And you're like, no! I'm like, first time, buddy. First time, buddy.
First time. Yeah. I don't watch a lot of romance. It's just not my speed. I like the more action, the more high adventure, superhero-y, powery stuff.
Like My Hero.
My Hero was a really good one. I liked Attack on Titan because it's, again, a big, almost sci-fi,
Yeah.
It's cool. And JoJo's. JoJo's also just superpowers.
But JoJo's is also a romance.
Well,
those boys want to kiss.
Those boys do want to kiss all the time. That's why they used freaking use.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Buddy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, if you haven't heard of us before, we're the show that goes through Pokemon from the beginning going all the way through now. We're on the 30th episode of this dang show.
This is crazy.
We just finished up the Mewtwo movie, and now we are firmly into Orange Islands.
Woo!
And so we have to do an advent calendar first, man.
Yes, we do. Absolutely. So for those of you that don't know, this is our little advent calendar here. I bought this thing forever ago and just never opened it for some reason. I thought it'd be fun to do with you guys. And he's going to guess, who's that Pokemon? Not who's that Pokemon, but who's that Pokemon?
Who's the Pokemon in the little box?
Yeah. So we've done now 16 of these. We're on 17. And I'm going to go through the list. Here we go. Caterpie, Eevee, Psyduck, Charmander, Leafeon, Dragonite, Ponyta, Piplup, Horsea, Squirtle, Lucario, Umbreon, Arcanine, Oshawott, Pidgeotto, Espeon.
Okay.
And whatever this one is.
Okay. Can I see the bottom? Because they're all listed on the bottom.
Yeah. For sure.
The back.
On the back.
Yeah, the back. We got Bulbasaur already, right?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm going to call Bulbasaur.
Devon, you got your first one right.
No, I've gotten more right than this.
You've gotten 1 point.
No, I've gotten more right than this. This is my third one that I've gotten right.
I've not been keeping track then, but you did get Bulbasaur.
Yeah, this is my third one I've gotten right.
Okay. Well, good job.
I am going to do a comp of like all of these. So that we can see how many I've gotten right and gotten wrong.
That's fair. We're almost done. But that is Bulbasaur. He looks weird with the black eyes.
Yeah, he looks a little like Esper-esque almost, where it's like, I am staring into your soul.
Yeah. I don't hate him. He's a little weird. He is also one of the only ones that'll stand up on his own without the whole frame and everything. Yeah. Because he's on 4 legs.
Yeah, and he's like chunky enough.
Cute little guy. He's cute.
Yeah, he's gonna hang out.
He's gonna hang out.
Ben, why do you keep putting them back behind where they're not?
Because then they're between us, and they can be our little friends.
They're behind all of the.
We'll put him right there with Piplup.
Like you did on the last time.
I know I did.
Why did you do that?
They don't know.
They're so small.
They are very small. They are very small. Anyways,
all right,
let's get into it.
With a Palette Party Panic. Released January 28th, 1999 in Japan, and December 4th, 1999 in English. So Ben, we have to play my little game that I torture you with.
Yeah.
Where I ask Ben who is that Pokemon in the Who Is That Pokemon segment, because we do not have those on the Pokemon TV YouTube channel that we are watching. So Ben, who was that Pokemon?
And see, I don't remember what the pattern is for these now because it's moving around so much and everything. So I'm just gonna go with the one that was one of the focal points of this episode. And I'm gonna go with Pidgeot.
It's Pidgeot.
Hey,
you got it.
There we go.
It worked.
It's worked sometimes. I got it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, obviously, he was a very big point of this episode, as we'll get into, I'm sure. But, you know, that makes sense. I'm glad that they're back on the normal, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like, all right, the important one of the last episode or 2
episodes
episodes from now or randomly a banned episode here and there. And,
or a Cloister because
or Cloister
we can.
because Cloister, yeah.
So what did you think about this episode quality-wise, Ben? Did you enjoy this one?
This episode was okay. I mean, it you know,
there was a really disappointing thing that happened right at the end.
Yeah.
And I feel like that just drops it.
Yeah.
You can also tell that we are transitioning from like, okay, we did the league, what are we gonna do now?
Get rid of all of his Pokemon. That's what we're gonna do.
Now we gotta introduce the new stuff that we're doing.
Yeah.
This episode just felt like a good excuse to see all of the Pokemon.
Yeah, and that's what it was. Genuinely, this is like, okay, we know Ash is going to get a mostly new team soon. Like, let's kind of do a send-off here a little bit for a couple of them. And just one right now. But,
we start with like a party and like everyone's hanging out. Yeah. And then like Zubat's there and it's like, yeah, Zubat.
Hey, Zubat. Zubat exists.
We love seeing Zubat.
We've done it like twice in the last 50 episodes.
Well, that was the movie, so like that barely counts.
Barely
Not even the movie; it was a short before the movie.
Yeah, this is true. But yeah, no, it just kind of was a little thrown in there. It's like, okay, we'll get rid of this guy and we'll do a little bit with this here and there. But I feel like it would have been better had the ending not gone the way it did.
Yeah, we'll get into
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like right near the beginning of the episode, they did yet another Charizard
montage. Another Charizard
that we
montage.
Just saw.
We already watched it when Ash lost to Richie. And then it's like, here's Charizard. And it's the thing where it's like every Pokemon episode could be someone's first. So we have to remind people, but like, does it have to be in montage form?
Yeah. Like if you're doing what we did and didn't break it up with the movie, this would have been 20 minutes ago. You just saw that, like, not actually, but it was like an hour maybe.
It was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like in broadcast, it was a couple weeks ago. If you're binge watching the show for some reason, which was not designed to be binge watched.
Who would do that? That's crazy.
Yeah, if you're binging it, it's like, okay, I just watched this.
Yeah. Skip.
Like if you have like the DVDs or the VHSs at the time, you just be like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. I don't know. This unfortunately does just feel like another episode. And it is just wrapping up what already exists. And it makes sense that it is just kind of thrown in there. Like, okay, we need to transition from the league to the islands and everything. But, you know, it's... Yeah.
We have Rocket super early this episode. Sorry, there's like fireworks happening outside. It's it's June the 24th.
Yeah, it's like a week before. 2 weeks.
We get Rocket super early this episode, and they're making takoyaki and yakisoba, which are traditional Japanese street foods. No names are given.
No, I don't.
Because like we can't really explain what they are, and if we tried, like we'd have to like come up with fake names for all this stuff.
Yeah. which they shouldn't be doing, but they have proven that they've done that with the jelly donuts. And
it's either I just don't say what it is, or I make something up.
Yep.
And so we're just going with we're not saying what it is.
Yeah.
And then I think what we can say about like Rocket here, and then like the Charizard montage, this show is just stringing bits together. Mm-hmm. And I think that's true about all the episodes we're going to talk about here today.
Yes.
Like the next two are just, we're stringing bits together.
They've decided that they do want to put a little more effort into, not continuity plot, but at least episodic plot.
Yeah.
But now they've kind of trapped themselves with, okay, well, we have too many bits that we have to get through now. So they're rushing and they're putting them together and making them take up a little less time to try and get through everything that they want to shove into the episode, which is nice that they're putting more effort into the plot of the episode, but also just makes it feel more rushed and more strung together.
Yeah, it's almost like they go into a hat and they pull out like, okay, what 5 bits are we going to do this episode?
Jigglypuff 5 times? That's crazy.
Wow, we pulled all Jigglypuffs. You get like a Jigglypuff, you get a Charizard, you get a Victory Belt. Okay, put those 3 together. And then sometimes you get like a Brock like flipping out about a girl. And then you have to put a girl in the episode. And then sometimes you get like, I don't know, heckin', what's another bit that they do?
It's another bit that they do.
Psyduck, you get a Psyduck.
Psyduck bits,
and then you just do Psyduck now. Like, that's just what they do.
Yeah.
There's so many bits, I can totally remember all of them, but when they pop up, I know that they're happening.
Yes. Oh, and they pop up a lot.
Like a monk bit, you know, I gotta call Oak now.
Yeah. That'll be a new recurring bit that they do every episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Oak, he tasks Ash and the gang with going to Valencia Island in the Orange Archipelago to get a mysterious Pokeball from his friend Professor Ivy, which Oak refers to as he for some reason.
Yeah.
And then immediately after, Misty says her, which was really weird.
Misty's just really woke and correcting pronouns is what I'm hearing.
They just
and that's fine.
Messed up.
Yeah, they just
Like, I freaked out when Oak was like he. I was like, wait a minute, do they not know that Ivy's a girl? And then Misty's like her.
Immediately like,
and I'm like, oh no, like that line
translation
got in there by mistake.
Yep, it's all good though. I mean, it wasn't like a big. It was just like I didn't even notice it until you said something.
Yeah,
but
I was just listening because you didn't know who Professor Ivy was.
Yeah, I don't remember Orange Islands very well.
So he had no clue, and I'm like, wait, he just called Ivy a he, and I was like, wait a minute.
Which, looking back, I definitely do remember the episode where they meet. You know, for a very big thing that happens in that episode. But
also, I wonder what that mysterious Pokeball's all about.
Yeah, that's so weird. I was just talking about overall like lurching plot. Like, I'm sure that'll have such a relevance to the plot of the next season or two. Like, it's crazy. Like
spherical kind of plot other than like episodic plot.
Yeah, definitely.
And so the meat of the episode is Ash and the gang running into a bunch of angry Spearow and a Fearow, which keeps attacking Ash.
Yeah.
And this is the exact Spearow that Ash threw a rock at in episode 1.
And here, I told you while we were watching the episode, I wanted to go on a rant.
Yeah.
Why is Spearow the returning character here? We have met so many trainers that deserve that spotlight of being like, okay, yeah, we can give them another, like, oh, it's cool. Ash and the gang ran into them 3 months later. Why is Spearow the only character that has gotten more than a single episode in this show?
You are so right.
Why? Like, it just does not make sense.
The hierarchy of characters of importance, it is Ash, Misty, Brock, Team Rocket, Oak, Ash's mom, Gary Mother Flippin' Oak, Spearow. Not necessarily in that order, but like Fearow is up there.
Oh,
it's Fearow above Todd, Fearow above Richie.
Samurai, Richie, that like every character that we have ever met before doesn't matter anymore. But this Fearow is
Joy and Jenny are above Fearow, but
barely. They're all different people.
True, actually.
They're not the same character. They're the same character, not the same person.
We do see some of the Joys and Jennies come back in the league because Brock is like, okay,
That's true. There's a little.
So the Joys and Jennies are recurring characters.
But still, like that made me so mad to see. And it's not even like, oh yeah, this is a Spearow, because like it looks different. It looks like every other Spearow. How do you tell that it's a different Spearow?
It's the exact Spearow.
It doesn't even look like it looks like
Fearow
before, because it's a Fearow now.
It's different.
It made zero, like I was so mad. I'm still really mad about that. Like, there's no reason that should be the reoccurring character. This random bird that we saw for 2 minutes, 80 episodes ago. No. And here we are.
Here we are. So the problem here is that Spear of the Pharaoh, they're messing with all the other Pidgeotos and Pidgeys, because this is where Ash caught Pidgeotto. So there's a lot of Pidgeotos here.
Yeah.
And then Pidgeotto evolves into Pidgeot in order to protect all the other Pidgeotto and Pidgey from the Pharaoh.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good moment for Pidgeot. Like,
and it's great that we're getting, like, a Pidgeotto episode. Because we don't see Pidgeotto a lot.
A ton, because the animators don't want to draw wings.
That's more my theory, but I think that's
you're right.
I think that's right.
I do think you're right. I don't think there's another... Because, I mean, we see the starters that he has so often, and Pikachu, obviously, all of the time.
Because, like, there's a couple times where I can remember, like, it's like, okay, the gang's all here, and Ash sends out all of his Pokemon.
Aside from Pidgeotto.
Sometimes there are, and that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Where it's like the beach one, Beauty and the Beach. I always said Bash at the Beach. That's a pay-per-view. Beauty and the Beach. That's when we get all the Pokemon. Mm-hmm. The Snow Way Out episode where Ash is freezing to death. Yeah. Pidgeotto's there. And like I can't fully remember any, but like there's a lot of other episodes where it's like, okay, all the Pokemon, and it's like just starters.
But just not
and Pikachu.
Yeah.
Like the St. Anne episode. That's like we're pulling out all the Pokemon.
Yeah. And then Pidgeotto's not there. Yeah.
And so it's great that we're getting like a Pidgeotto focused episode. Because we've gotten like focused episodes for like Charmander and Squirtle and Bulbasaur. Yeah. But like not really like Pidgeotto. No. And I mean like after Ash got the Pokemon.
Right.
Because like we had like Bulbasaur in the Hidden Village. We got Squirtle on the War Turtle episode with the Blastoise. Yeah. And then we got, like, just Charmander evolving and getting used.
Right, quite often. Like, I mean, even with the Exeggutor, when he evolved into Charmeleon first, that was also, like, a big focal. And then immediately turned around and evolved right again into Charizard. But
yeah, and that was also, like, a Charmeleon focus episode.
Yeah.
So we've gotten episodes that focus on, like, all of Ash's Pokemon, including Pikachu, because we got the Pikachu with all the other Pikachu episodes. Yeah. And so it's like, we're getting a Pidgeotto episode, and that's great, and he's evolving into Pidgeot. And then I just wanted to mention that Pikachu cute farms before pumping the Fearow with 1,000 volts of electricity.
Yes. Yep.
Because he just looks at the camera and goes, Pika! Psh! Die!
Yeah.
Pikachu is so cute, and the show knows it.
Oh, absolutely. That's their mascot. Like, they have to. And there's a reason that is their mascot. Yeah. I know there was very early on some, like,
Clefairy stuff.
Yeah. Clefairy, and then even before that, there was a little bit of like Poliwhirl because of the manga, and but
Red like starts with a Poliwhirl in the manga.
But there's a reason that they ended on Pikachu and why he is so popular.
Yeah, why we have so many of them. And now we have to talk about the thing about the episode that the really important thing that like we are a little upset about.
Yeah,
Ash leaves Pidgeotto behind. Surely we can let Ash be a little strong.
No.
Like, because every other, like, battle shonen, because I think Pokemon, like, borderlines as, like, a shonen anime.
It's almost there.
Like, it's so close. Like, I would almost put it with something like One Piece or Dragon Ball, or, like, Naruto or One Piece, Bleach. I would almost put it in that vein. I think it's playing to like a very similar audience, and I think there's a lot of overlap there.
Yeah.
All of those shows that I just listed are like, okay, the main character has to be either the strongest
or
guy
getting to be the
or like the most capable. Like you have to believe in this guy. Mm-hmm. With Ash, they're like, no, but he has to be a dummy.
Yeah.
Like we cannot let him get too strong.
Yeah. And
Ash just lost the lead. Like, we confirmed in this episode, he got top 16. That means you're saying that out of everyone that was in the league that we do not know and care about, Ash is the 16th strongest person.
Yeah.
There are 15 people, like, confirmed that we know about.
In the region that we've just been all over.
Stronger than the protagonist.
Yes.
And instead of being like, okay, we now have to start pushing Ash and making him a little stronger. No, we have to have him evolve the Pokemon, and it has to go away.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Like...
And again, I somewhat understand why they did it because it's a new arc. It's a new place. They're going to the Orange Islands. Give him more Pokemon there that he can capture and train. And I get that aspect of it. You do want to make it different. You want to make it new. Give him something, man.
But Pidgeot's new.
Pidgeot is new. Yeah. I don't think they view it as they obviously do view it as new and different, and especially with how much they hype up Charizard in all the episodes. And it is a very different character than Charmander, and they know that. But I think they're wanting to branch off even more than just an evolution.
A bird is a bird is a bird.
Yeah. And that's why they gave it this big episode, and I get it, and I'm glad that Pidgeot has his great little arc of, okay, I'm back in the place where I was, and I care about these Pidgeots, or the
Pidgeotos and Pidgeys.
Pidgeotos and Pidgeys, and I want to protect them and do that. That's great. Ash needs something that's not just Charizard and Pikachu, because those are his strongest. Charizard doesn't care.
Can't even use.
I know, Charizard does not care. He does in this episode specifically because he's food motivated.
Yeah,
and they destroyed the food
earlier.
Yeah, they destroyed the food, so he's like, all right, I'm gonna beat their ass. But
I get why they got rid of Butterfree. Like, I don't knock that. Like, he got power crapped. Butterfree can go away. We wrote a really good episode about getting rid of Butterfree.
Yep.
We then replace it with Primeape, which I will say is an upgrade. But then you turn around 4 episodes later and get rid of it. And so I can't really give you credit for okay, you gave Ash an upgrade because you immediately got rid of it.
Yeah. And why does he not have any of his evolved Pokemon with him? Muck and Kingler now and...
Dude, I swear to Arceus himself, if currently right now at this episode, Ash has 4 Pokemon, I'm going to lose it.
I think he does.
I swear he better have Kingler. He better have him. Because if he doesn't, that is so stupid.
It is. It's dumb.
There is 0 reason why he should not have Kingler with him. Because as we go, we've watched 7 more episodes. More than what we have just talked about.
Got a little bit ahead of recording.
Yeah. So I know where Muck is. I know where all the Pokemon are at, other than Kingler.
Yeah.
Ash could have him on him.
Maybe. I don't know.
If he doesn't, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah.
Because Ash, why are you walking around with 4 Pokemon? Why are they letting him walk around with 4 Pokemon? You're writing the show.
Right. Yeah.
Because I get why he doesn't have Muck. Because Muck,
we need the bit for Oak.
Muck stinks.
Yeah.
And also, Muck is a little too strong. It's not interesting to write for Muck.
Yeah.
Kingler, however...
They just showed he has Hyper Beam and all these crazy moves that exist.
Which he won't use, because Bulbasaur doesn't use Solar Beam. He's used it twice. He still has that Solar Beam. He used it in the movie.
Yeah.
Ash's Bulbasaur knows Solar Beam.
Yeah.
And he does not make him use it.
Of course. Yeah. We'll see.
I do not get this philosophy where they're Ash has to stay at a low level.
Yeah.
And he cannot get any stronger.
The other thing is, even if he does have Kingler, because of an addition that gets made very soon, he has 3. That's half of his team is a water type.
Even then, it's okay, that's the handicap. I will accept that.
Okay.
But at least you have 6 Pokemon.
Yeah.
And that's a learning curve too, where it's I have 6 Pokemon. I'm unbeatable. Ash, 3 of them are water types. And you could write an episode about that, where it's yes, Ash.
Because I did that as a kid too.
Yes, Ash, you do have 6 Pokemon. And some of them are pretty strong. But hey, guess what, Ash? You run into someone with an Electrode, you're dead.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, you're just gone.
You're done. Bulbasaur can't pick it up. Pikachu can't do anything.
Yeah.
And you could write a whole episode about that.
That's fair. I had that character arc as a kid because I had 5 Poochyena and my starter on the team because I just really liked Poochyena for a minute. And I had to learn very quickly that, hey, that's not a good idea. And he could learn that too.
And that's way better than just...
all right, I have 4 Pokemon now. I'm only going to use 3 of them.
And I'm only going to use Pikachu.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Yeah. I didn't think about it like that at all. Because I was thinking okay, we'll leave some space for the new ones that he's going to catch, but...
If he doesn't have the Kingler, then he already has space. And he could have Pidgeot. Yeah. Because if he didn't get rid of Pidgeot, I would be fine that he's walking around with 5. Because, hey, he gets Lapras, and then that's 6.
Yeah.
That's fine. But if you're like, okay, we have to make space for Lapras. Okay, show me show me why he needs space. Show me that Kingler.
Yeah, I gotcha.
It's not great writing, guys.
It's not, unfortunately.
Like, that is why we are upset.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
The show can have a bad episode.
It can have a few bad episodes.
It's not even, like, bad.
Yeah.
It's just a decision that I can't fully wrap my head around.
Yeah. I think that's why I'm more upset than anything. This episode was full of those.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that.
Yeah.
But again, it wasn't the worst episode in the world.
No,
I liked the send-off for Pidgeot. It was nice. It was almost symbolic. Like, it was very sweet.
I think it's like a single episode, it might be good. But like you put it in context of like everything else where it's like, why is Ash getting rid of Pidgeot? Oh no, why is Ash getting rid of Pidgeot?
Wait.
Like, because if you just watch it and you're like, yeah, like Ash uses Pidgeotto all the time. No, he doesn't. You don't know that he doesn't use Pidgeotto all the time. And now we're finally getting Pidgeotto, and in the same episode, he goes away.
Yep.
So I think in a vacuum, this episode's pretty good. Like, B tier, like high C tier maybe.
I'd say.
But getting rid of Pidgeot, F tier decision.
Yes.
All right, I think we harped on that enough.
Would agree. I think we're good.
Moving on to A Scare in the Air. It first came out in Japan on February 4th, 1999, and in English on January 8th, 2000. And so, Ben, who was that Pokemon?
My only guess is Jigglypuff.
It's Vulpix.
Is it Vulpix?
It's Vulpix.
Okay.
Do you want to have a guess of what the Japanese was?
Is it Jigglypuff?
No, it was the Daruma doll that's in the episode.
Wonderful.
Do you know what a Daruma doll is, Ben?
I do not.
I mean, you saw it.
I saw it, yeah. But
It's a Japanese talisman that is modeled after Bodhidharma, the founder of Zen Buddhism, which is used as a good luck charm. It's what Darumaka is.
I was
going to
say Darumaka is the only thing I know.
Yeah.
But I assumed it was similar.
Yeah.
It was from that. That makes sense. So that's cool, though.
Yeah.
They have more Japanese inspiration folklore that is involved in it instead of just sweeping it under the rug and, oh, it's that thing.
Well, you kind of can't.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's like right there. This is such a nothing episode.
It really is. And I think my main gripe with the episode it's get another Jigglypuff episode. I don't like Jigglypuff. Like, as a character, just don't.
Because the thing is, like, Jigglypuff shows up, and Jigglypuff's, this episode is going to be about me.
Yep.
It's very rare that we actually see Jigglypuff, and then it's like, okay, Jigglypuff just pops up.
Yep.
Every time Jigglypuff is in an episode, it like hinges on Jigglypuff. Like, it's a Jigglypuff
and they
episode.
have to play it up so much because you're like, oh, you see it in the background over there once, and then it's like magically it gets like 3 seconds here, and then it's just behind all of the plot for this episode, and just everything is wrapped around Jigglypuff every time. I don't like it. I really don't. They're some of the worst episodes, I gotta say. Like, especially this one is just weird.
Yeah. It's
like, the opening itself is like, oh, I'm going to play the lottery, and then I'm not going to win this thing or anything like that, and then he wins it immediately. I'm like, okay, great. That's the whole premise for the episode now.
To sum it up, Ash wins a blimp, Rocket are in control of the blimp, Jigglypuff is there, the dang thing crashes.
That's it.
And there's some shenanigans with, like, we're missing Togepi, we don't know where Togepi is.
We're missing Togepi.
Rocket aren't piloting the blimp for some reason.
They're piloting it. It's supposed to be like a haunted blimp and something like that, and then the ghost ends up being Jigglypuff because of course it does. This episode sucked.
We play Tilt the Blimp for far too long.
Yes.
And we do it twice.
Yep.
They also did this in the St. Anne episode, which this episode is similar to.
I was going to say, I literally have a note that's like, didn't I already watch this episode? And then later on, I'm like, no, I haven't. I'm just remembering the St. Anne episode.
They're the
it's
same,
the same thing.
Episode.
It's not good. Like, genuinely, it's not good. This might be my least favorite episode that we've watched, period. Because it's like, why am I learning how to pilot a blimp for half of this episode? Like, why is that what we're focusing on
they're talking about, like, oh yeah, you're gonna like let water out on the other side to like balance it. And it
just didn't make sense at all. Like, scientifically, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay,
like,
now I know how to pilot a blimp.
Thank you for teaching me this. Why is it in Pokemon?
It just doesn't. I don't
Also,
care.
Technically, it's a Zeppelin because of the metal framing. It's not a blimp. They keep calling it a blimp.
Isn't that a JoJo's character?
That's Zeppeli.
Gotcha.
There's a couple Zeppelis.
Yeah, there are quite a few.
I wrote, Puff is so overplayed going forward.
It is.
She was annoying before when we got her every so often, but now we're getting her more, and it's really draining.
And there's not even like a good reason why. It's again like the same issue I had with Spearow. Like, why are we focusing on this random Pokemon that exists instead of any of the like characters or things that you have developed in the past? Like it.
Yeah, and again with like the bit after bit after bit. Like now we're doing the Jigglypuff bit.
Yep.
We're filling it up with the other bits.
I don't know. It sucked. This again might be the worst.
And like we're done talking about it. Like I have nothing else. Like what else do you have written down, Ben? Please tell me you have something else.
Not really. There was there are a couple little like stupid jokes that I wrote.
Read them, Ben. Read them.
I had James and Jesse wrote down. I wrote down. James and Jesse said during the episode that Meowth has guts, not brains, even though he is probably the smartest of the three of them.
True, yeah.
You know, and literally the last thing I wrote on here is, I know this episode was just an excuse for getting to the Orange Islands, but this is probably the worst episode I've seen.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Like it's the same as one we've already seen. It just added Jigglypuff, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like it was bad. Genuinely, this is bad.
Yeah. People are gonna get mad that we're complaining, but like
that's fine. They can get mad. You can be mad at me specifically. I understand. I know some of you really like Jigglypuff out there. I don't know why, but I know some of you really like Jigglypuff out there. That's okay. You're allowed to have your opinions. I don't share that opinion.
Yeah.
I think Jigglypuff is a pointless bit. It's a Pokemon that nobody caught because it's not good at battling. It doesn't have any prowess. It's yet another normal type that exists. It puts everybody to sleep, draws on their face, and then wanders off. If that's the only thing the character does, why is it here? Like, and it just doesn't make sense.
On top of every other bit that is already in the show.
Yes. There are so many other ones that they could have thrown in there instead.
Because you can't even say like, well, the show needs comedic relief. No, it doesn't.
Not with what they've got already.
It has enough.
Brock falling in love with every girl that exists. James getting eaten by a victory bell every other episode. Like, there are enough like comedic bits that you don't need to just throw another one in there because, oh, well, Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
You know, and I know part of it is like, okay, well, we need more Pokemon to be the focal point, and Jigglypuff is an easily marketable one, and it's...
You're on episode like 82. You have 151 of these things.
Well, actually more, because we've seen more of the Johto Pokemon now, and they have that opportunity to put more in.
Yeah.
Like, it's... I don't know. I really did not like this episode. I'm gonna, like...
We gotta get on that tier list.
I know. Because this genuinely is F tier. This is the worst that I've seen. I'm putting this at my rock bottom. So when we do the tier list,
make sure
this is the last one.
Good thing we're recording this so that we remember.
Recording this. We will remember eventually.
Okay, let's get out of that.
All right.
Pokeball Peril. Released in Japan on February 11th, 1999, and in the US on January 15th, 2000. So, Ben, who was that Pokemon?
My guess is Vileplume.
It's Lapras.
Lapras.
Because to see the next episode, Ben, is Lapras.
Yeah.
We're back on it.
We're back on it already.
We're back on it.
Cool.
I don't know why this is like the top thing that I have on here, but I love the Nurse Joy outfits in the Orange Archipelago.
That's fair.
They're just cute. Like, they're casual. Cute. The aprons are green.
Yeah. I like the first note I have is also about Nurse Joy, but it's the fact that she's the second cousin to the sister-in-law of the Saffron Nurse Joy.
Yes.
And I like keeping track of all that. So I always put notes when they say who it is. It's just fun. But that's one of the bits I like.
I'm gonna need your notes so
we can go through.
I don't
and do
think anyone has made the YouTube videos like how are all the Nurse Joys related in Pokemon. I don't think I've seen that video yet.
There we go.
I might make that.
That's fine. I have all the notes.
Thank you.
I have all of them. Every time I hear it, that's the first thing. I did also look this up during the episode. The assistants for Professor Ivy are all voiced by the same voice actor for Max from Hoenn, which is really cool. Okay. And I didn't know that.
Ben, because you looked it up, when you said Max, I thought you meant Max Goof.
No.
I thought you meant Max Goof.
Max Goof. May's brother Max. May's brother.
Birch or whatever.
Birch.
Are they related to Professor Birch?
They are in the games. I don't know if they are in the show. I don't remember.
Is Birch's first name or last name?
I would assume last name. Samson Oak, so it'd be yeah.
Made Birch, more like made bitch.
What you got against me?
She knows what she did.
She knows what she
Anyway,
did.
speaking of professors, we meet Professor Ivy in this episode, and I'm glad Drew wasn't here for this
I am
one.
so
we
glad.
would
Good
not
Lord.
have heard the end of it.
Oh my god.
Dude, he would have been writing constantly in the notebook, Ivy's hot, I love Ivy, I want Ivy to be my mommy, like blah, 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 blah.
Constantly.
I want Ivy.
That's going in a short, and I'm sending it to him as soon as we make
I want Ivy to make me miso soup every day. I don't know what this means, but I'm writing it down anyway.
Oh god. Yeah.
Ivy is a looker.
She is. And Brock sees this, obviously.
And she's just wearing a swimsuit under the lab coat constantly.
Yeah.
They live on an island, so it makes sense.
It does.
I'm wearing a
It does.
swimsuit right now.
I mean, so does Professor Kukui.
True.
He just has the swim trunks,
True.
and he's always there's a precedent
Professor
for it.
Kukui cosplay win from me.
That'd be cool. That'd be a good one.
I gotta get like ripped for that.
And
working
really
on it.
tan, because you're not. Sorry, buddy.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, no, that's so fair. I'm so pale.
I hope they can see this. Okay, don't hurt yourself.
It's so bad. And I'm wearing my dress socks.
Guys, it's 10:22 in the PM.
I think we're just emotionally exhausted from your lie at April.
We're a
too.
little loopy. We're gonna see how much of that makes it in.
All of it. Devin, you've already showed off your feet on the internet. It's okay.
Honestly, you're so right. Ben is being super extra this episode, just like us.
Yeah.
I wrote just like Ben because I was assuming...
You said Ben. What did you mean to say?
No, I said Brock is being super extra this episode, just like us.
You said Ben is being super episode.
Oh, Brock is being super extra this episode.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Brock is being super extra this episode.
Well, obviously.
Just like us.
Yeah.
But I wrote Ben right here on the end because I thought you were going to be simping over Ivy and I was going to call
That's
you
fair.
out before it happened.
That's fair. I appreciate that. I like Ivy. Obviously, she is a looker. I'm not as intoxicated as my brother is when he does this with us.
You
but
feel like you're intoxicated.
a little bit. I think that's just emotional exhaustion from what happened on the TV earlier today.
You have emotional exhaustion.
I do.
Then we see the GS ball, which Brock literally describes as being gold and silver. I wonder what could be inside.
Yep.
I wonder what could be inside.
Yep.
We're just gonna get into this. The GS ball is in Pokemon Crystal. And when given to Kurt, it can be used to summon Celebi in Ilex Forest. The intention behind the GS ball, as revealed in a 2008 interview with Masamitsu Hidaka, was that the ball would hold a Celebi, and Celebi would be a big focus of the Johto anime.
Yep.
But then they decided to make Celebi the focus of the fourth movie. So the storyline was dropped because it seemed redundant, and the ball gets left with Kurt, spoilers, and they just hoped everyone would forget about it. That didn't happen.
Yeah. There are so many videos on the internet about, oh, what was this? Why did they never do that?
What happened to the GS ball? Like, everyone knows about the GS ball. Like, everyone remembers the GS ball.
Yeah. And nobody remembers what it was really for because they never said it.
Yeah.
Like, it just existed and then it didn't. And
It's generally a drop plot point, and like we have these interviews of be like, it's gonna be this.
yeah. Which I'm glad that they at least explained it somewhat, like, to people, even if it wasn't in the episode, and they just, oh, what do you mean? It never existed. It's gone. But,
Yeah.
But it sucks that,
Yeah, they
that's what
didn't like
did.
get to do it, especially since we're spending like all of Orange Islands like dealing with it.
Doing, nothing else.
Like the
really.
reason why they're at Orange Islands is because of this GS ball, and then the payoff is
Yep. Which, I mean, there isn't more of a point to the Orange Islands. It's the league that Ash is doing. This is like his redemption league. It's the, he wants to still prove that he's a worthy trainer and do another league and do the more gyms. And at least
four
there's
Pokemon.
something. With 4 Pokemon.
4 Pokemon.
Yeah. But it does suck that the subplot there kind of does get lost and it's gone. But because they don't do a lot of overarching plots.
Yeah.
There's the little tiny bits and pieces of Mewtwo and Giovanni that we had before the league.
The league itself.
But the league is always a plot, like no matter which season you're looking at. So the other things are what make it interesting, make it distinct, and the fact that they had dropped all of that for this season kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But again, I get it. Things happen, changes get made. Here we are. But yeah.
And then we establish something else that makes Orange Islands unique. because all the Pokemon on Valencia Island look different. This is to give them an out so that during this part of the anime, they can have fun and draw whatever they want. Because despite having 151 creatures and only being on episode 83, we're running out of ideas.
Yep. It's like the precursor to regional variants. And, obviously they don't do that until like Alola in Gen 7.
Yeah.
But it's cool to see that even back then they were talking about it. They were talking about the differences that Pokemon and animals have, depending on their habitat.
It's the same base. They're just like fully making it a mechanic into the game.
Yeah. And I'm glad that they did that. I think that alone adds a lot more potential. I remember when Alola was coming out, being really excited about it because it added just so many more options for them to do. They don't have to always just come up with a full new Pokedex every time, which Alola really focused on because there were only 79, I think, that were added in Alola. But then they had so many regional variants, and it made up for it a lot. So even though it was one of the smallest regions, it still felt a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Which is cool, because Ultra Sun and Moon were one of my favorite games. I know that's not an opinion shared by a lot of people, but I really like it.
It's almost like if you only play Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and not Sun and Moon, then those games are a lot better.
That's fair. I played Sun and Moon when they came out a little bit, but I never got really big into it. And I actually stopped playing Pokemon for a while. And then when Gen 8 came out, I didn't play 8 immediately. I played Ultra Sun and Moon first, and then I went back and played Sword and Shield, and it was really cool. So, yeah. Anyways, that was a long tangent, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. Being is short.
Yeah.
Brock is showing off his skills to Ivy and her assistants, and I swear, Ivy has the line, "Ara, a breeder." So the word in Japanese, "ara," is more like oh my, oh.
Yeah.
Why? Just what?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what she said, but it sounded like an aura to me.
It might have been. I didn't catch that, but it very well might have been.
But yeah, she's interested in that Brock is a breeder.
Yeah.
Pokemon breeder, I should add.
Pokemon breeder. That's the important word to add there.
Yeah. Also, Professor Ivy is a girl failure.
It's a girl failure?
She's a girl failure. So girl failures are like, I can't do the dishes, I can't cook, I can't do anything, I can barely dress myself.
Like Cardi B.
Help me.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this right.
What's an example of freaking Baby Trisha? You don't know. She's a TikTok VTuber that I watch.
Okay.
I can't remember what video. I'll show you later. There's what other VTubers that I know that are girl failures? I can't think of them right now. But yeah, it's like, just, I'm so useless, I'm so disgusting, blah, no one's gonna love me, blah.
Okay.
And they just need taken care of all the time. And Ivy's like, I don't clean anything, the place is a mess, I'm just so busy paying attention to
And we have Brock that's super mom over here.
Yes, please, I need someone to take care of.
It's really cool. Yeah, these two dweebs aren't doing it anymore, they're growing up, it's crazy.
It's such a toxic relationship too.
Yeah, it's awful, but it's
played for comedy, so it's fine.
Yeah. No, it's good that Brock found somebody that's okay with him being as obsessed as he is.
Yeah.
And is okay with
and being extra
and constantly doing everything. And it's nice. It is sweet to see, especially immediately, even the next morning when they wake up, he's already fixing the roof and doing
Brock, we gotta go. He's like, sorry, I gotta make breakfast and fix the whole house and clean everything up. And so first we get rid of Pidgeot, now we're getting rid of Brock. Just new direction for the show, and we're trying to make it not stale.
Yeah.
Because we're adding in all the extra new Pokemon, well not new Pokemon, but different ways that we can do Pokemon.
Yeah.
We're getting rid of Pidgeot, we're getting rid of Brock.
Yeah.
We're doing Orange Islands now.
Yeah.
GS balls.
And I will say, this episode, even though it does set up the GS ball that falls through, getting rid of Brock, this was still a better episode. It was good. I like Ivy. I think she's an interesting character, if nothing else. And I do like we glanced right past it, but before they fall asleep and everything, she's out watching Pokemon and taking care of Vileplume, and the Raticate gets too close.
Yeah, and gets sprayed.
Yeah, so she jumps in and protects the Pokemon even to her own fault.
Detriment.
Yeah. But it's nice. It's cute. It's a good moment. And it made Brock, in the context of the show. That's what made him like, okay, these people need me. Like, I'll stick around and all, But she cares about Pokemon as much as I do, and it's really cool.
Zubat is here for Brock's goodbye. Here. Like, bro, you're not part of the team. This is the most we've talked about Zubat in the entire show between this episode and the first episode we talked about.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, I didn't remember that Brock had a Zubat.
We didn't even see him catch it.
Yeah, it was off screen.
He just had it.
Yeah. And you made the comment of, I didn't remember he had it. And I do remember you saying that. Because neither did the writers. They did not remember he was there until Orange Islands. They're like, oh, wait, we gotta do that. I think whoever the animators for Pikachu's Parade,
Pikachu's
Vacation were remembered. And that is the only person that remembered. And then they saw that and they're like, right, we gotta add him back in.
Ignoring that Zubat is in the first opening.
Nope.
All the time.
Nope. Doesn't matter.
We've seen Zubat 4 times.
Yes.
5 times if you count Pikachu's Vacation.
Yep.
4 times in like the main show.
Yep. That's it.
Other than the openings, but like that's not in the show. And Puff is still around. How come I go to Brock and not Puff?
Right. Can Jigglypuff just stay here?
Yeah. Can Puff go away?
That'd be awesome. But no, we gotta bring it along too. It's great. Wonderful.
And just when I thought this episode was pretty enjoyable, Team Rocket gets shoehorned the last minute.
Yep.
Yep. Like, can they get a break? Please. Can I get a break from them? Like, you could have had this been like the Brock goodbye episode, and we say goodbye to Brock, and then bye Brock, and then end the episode. But no, we're back on another stupid blimp.
Yep.
Team Rocket are back, and then we have to do that.
Yeah. I do also want to point out that there were only 3 of the trap chairs, and one of them was for Pikachu. So they knew Brock wasn't coming back somehow. Yeah. Rocket was aware.
Yeah.
They've seen this man flirt with every woman that exists.
They're like, oh, he can't.
And knew he couldn't resist Ivy.
Yeah, that one he's going to stay around with.
And he did. And here we are. And I'm surprised that, you do hate the Rocket part as much because it brings on the little moment that Ash and Misty have that you love.
Jesse and James make fun of Misty and Ash and say that they're like 2 lovebirds. Guys, that's really weird that they would talk about these 2 children like that. Ignore the fact that Misty and Ash blush at the fact, almost like the show is implying that there might be some feelings there, but it's really weird to point that out.
Yeah.
Like, it's really weird to think that like these 2 have romantic feelings for each other.
Yeah.
It's really weird, right, guys?
Oh.
It's in the show! It's in the show!
It's in the show.
There was a comment on a short that we did where it's like, it's weird that these 2 are shipping Ash and Misty. First off, I don't ship Ash and Misty. Second off, if you think that's weird, get ready for when Serena kisses Ash on the lips.
Boy. Yeah, that happens. That does happen quite a while from now.
I feel like it's the word shipping. Because that word has a certain connotation. When I say shipping, I mean just a pairing of the 2 characters, okay? It's a shorthand for being like, I think those 2 might have a thing for each other. I'm not implying anything like NSFW or 18 plus or anything forward.
Whatever.
I am not writing fan fiction about these 2. But if you watch the show, you watch the episode with Misty's sisters, where they're like, oh, is this your little boyfriend? And she's like, no, he's not my boyfriend. And Ash like falls over. And then you watch this one where it's like, literally in the Japanese, the line is, oh, you ditched the other guy and now you 2 are eloping. And then they still blush because it's in the animation and you can't change, you can't dub over that.
Yeah.
So to that line of implying that they're getting married, they're blushing at it.
Yep.
To, again, imply that there is something there.
Yeah.
It is in the show.
It is.
Misty has a crush on Ash, and that is fine.
It's also canon. Like, it is in the show. I understand.
When I was 10, I had a girl best friend named Haley. Hi, Haley. We talked from time to time. And our parents would be like, oh, they're so cute. They're going to get married. And, like, not that they're, like, hoping for anything or wanting us to be doing anything at that time. We're 10, but it's just teasing. Like, it's so fine to do that. And there's so many, like, children's shows where there are characters who are, like, in relationships. Ah.
Like, the one we just watched, the
Yeah,
14-year-olds.
and like, they're 14.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I know. That gets you going. I understand.
It's like, what are you talking about? Like, what did I say that was wrong? Other than like, yeah, there's like a moment between these two. Because there is, literally, look at it, watch it. Like, I'm not reading into anything that the show is not doing.
I agree.
I think this episode is going to get us canceled. Like, I think episode 30 is going to get us canceled. This is our most negative episode ever.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, God.
That's okay, though. Everybody's allowed to have things that they don't enjoy and that they do enjoy, and opinions, and you have very strong opinions about some things,
Like,
and that's okay.
Pokemon can't be a 10 out of 10 every time.
No.
And I feel like Pokemon is like one of those shows where it's like everyone has a vague idea about it, but there's few people who have actually like sat down and been like, okay, I will watch all of Pokemon and I will have
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, like we're doing it.
Yeah.
And I feel like the comments when we like make shorts, it's like, nah, you're wrong. Nah, you're wrong. Rocket are awesome. And it's like,
Okay.
buddy, you watch Pokemon.
I want you to watch a 10-hour montage of every Team Rocket interaction that has ever happened. And 10 hours is maybe the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, like just watch.
There's so much.
Watch the show.
And like, don't get me wrong. Genuinely, I do enjoy Team Rocket as characters. I think they're interesting. I think when they get episodes with their backstory and everything, it's great. I just think they're so overused.
Not
gets
every
so
episode,
old so
please.
quick. Yeah.
There was one comment, not to call anyone out, that because like it was in the League episode where we're like, I don't think we need Rocket in this League episode. Like I don't need him. And they were like, you're wrong. Rocket's half the show. I'm like, hey, that's the problem. Rocket's half the show. Yeah. They shouldn't be.
And even if they had like a spin-off show that was just like Jesse, James, and Meowth doing their thing, that'd be awesome. I would watch that actively. Like that'd be really cool. I don't like that they just show up and then they do the same thing that they did every other time, and then they leave.
Perfectly, like they don't need to be.
They don't. This is a good send-off for Brock. The episode is over at this point. They get back in the blimp and magically, okay, now it's time.
We could have had like a little bit of a cliffhanger and been like, okay, they're gonna get on the blimp and oh, there's Team Rocket, and then the next episode starts with the blimp bit, and then we like cut a little bit from the next episode.
Yeah. It is what it is. It's okay. I'm not a writer. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. And then at the very end of this episode, I'll say this too. It's really dumb that they decided that after they're half asleep, the parachuting away was the best idea. Because if they just would have like not left and just fell asleep on a blimp, what would have happened differently? Zero.
I don't know, man.
Zero.
All right, the cat's on the prowl, and that
Simba
means
has decided the episode's over.
That means it's over. So if you guys enjoyed us complaining, make sure to like and subscribe. I've been DevBrev, host of the DevBrev YouTube channel. I've got YouTube videos in the works. I recorded one today.
Yeah.
Ben, what's going on with you?
Not a whole lot. Discjockeymonkeyboys, like I keep saying, I'll eventually start posting on there. We're doing more events and stuff, which is really cool.
You have something coming up. You should do media, and you should put it on the internet, Ben.
I should do that. I really should.
Bring one of my tripods.
Okay. I'll do that.
I have 3 of them.
Heck yeah. I know. I'm looking at them.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, eventually I'll start posting on there. But for now, catch us here. This is a lot of fun. I like doing this.
Yeah. And until next time, trainers, gotta watch them all.